Change is inevitable in business, and sometimes, due to different business scenarios, you may need to opt out of GST. In this video, you'll learn who can apply for cancellation of GST registration, how to apply for GST cancellation, and what to do once your registration is cancelled. If you're a registered taxpayer under GST and you've shut down your business, your turnover is now below the GST threshold, you've changed your business structure like moving from proprietorship to partnership or transfer of business on account of amalgamation, merger, demerger, sale, leased or otherwise. Death of proprietor, then you'll apply to cancel your GST registration. To apply for cancellation of your GST registration, you need to file Form GST Reg 16 within 30 days from the date when the reason for cancellation happens. Start by logging into the GST portal www.gst.gov.in with your username and password. Now on the top menu, go to Services, then Registration, and then click on Application for Cancellation of Registration. This is where your cancellation process begins. Carefully fill in all the required details, including your address and contact information for any future correspondence. Once everything is in place, click on Save and Continue to move ahead. Now, on the Cancellation Details tab, you need to enter the reason why you want to cancel. You'll see options like Change in Constitution of Business leading to change in PAN, Cease to be liable to pay tax, Discontinuance or closure of business, Transfer, merger or sale of business, Death of proprietor, and a few others. Choose the reason that fits your case best. Then, enter the date from which you want your registration to be cancelled. Now, depending on why you're cancelling your GST registration, the portal will ask for a few specific details. If you've selected Change in Constitution of Business leading to change in PAN, enter the cancellation date and the GSTIN of the new entity. The system will autofill the trade name after validating the GSTIN. If you've selected Cease to be liable to pay tax, enter the date of cancellation, your closing stock value, and the liability on that stock. Then choose how you want to pay, from your cash ledger, credit ledger, or both. Once submitted, the system adjusts the amount and updates your ledgers automatically. If your reason is transfer, merger, or sale of business, mention the cancellation date, enter the GSTIN of the new business, and the system will auto-populate the trade name. You'll also need to fill in your stock and liability and choose how to settle it, just like the other cases. If it's discontinuance or closure of business, the process is similar. Provide the cancellation date, stock value, tax liability, and how you wish to offset it. The portal does the rest. If you've selected Death of proprietor, in case of a sole proprietor's death, the legal heir can become the authorized signatory by submitting supporting documents at the jurisdictional GST office and apply for cancellation of the GST registration. Clear all the pending returns and dues up to the date of death, including tax on stock or assets, whichever is higher. If you've selected Others, just specify your reason clearly and fill in the stock and tax details. Offset the dues as per your ledgers and you're good to go. Once you hit Save and Continue, the second tab is marked Complete and the final tab, Verification, will automatically open up for you. Now, on the Verification tab, tick the declaration box to confirm everything you've entered is correct. Choose your authorized signatory from the drop-down. Enter the place of declaration and then sign the form using either your digital signature certificate or EVC option. Enter the OTP. Once you're done, your application is filed successfully. A confirmation pops up on the screen. Once submitted, the system will instantly generate an ARN, your unique reference number to track the application, and you'll also get alerts on your registered mobile and email. To check application status, just navigate to Services, Registration. Track application status on the portal by using this ARN. Your GST registration is deemed to be suspended from the date of submission of application or from the date from which cancellation has been sought, whichever is later. Make sure that you have filled all due returns, taxes, penalty and fines due till the date from which you are requesting cancellation for your GST registration. Now, the GST officer will review your application. If any clarification is needed, you will get a notice under Form GST Reg 03. Make sure you respond within 7 working days via Form GST Reg 04, post which the tax officer may either reject the cancellation through Form GST Reg 05, or if everything checks out, your registration will be cancelled in 30 days via Form GST Reg 19. If you get a clarification request or notice during the GST cancellation process, you need to go to the Services tab on the GST portal. Then click on Registration. After that, select Application for filing clarification and then enter the reference number of notice or ARN and upload the required documents mentioned in the notice. Changed your mind? You can withdraw your GST cancellation request till the time the authorized tax officer has not taken any action on the application. To withdraw your request, follow these simple steps. Log into the GST portal with valid credentials. Click the Services, User Services, View My Submissions option to view your submissions. If the application status shows pending for processing, the option will be available. Click the Withdraw button. On the pop-up screen, hit Confirm. A confirmation message will be displayed on the screen. Click the OK button and your cancellation is withdrawn successfully. Once your GST registration is cancelled, there is one essential step left: filing Form GSTR10, also known as the final return. To file GSTR10, simply log into the GST portal, go to the Services tab and click on Returns and then select Final Return. This will take you to the GSTR10 filing page, where you need to click on the Prepare Online option under GSTR10 tab. Under GSTR10, fill in all the required details such as closing stock and pay any pending tax liabilities, including tags on closing stock. After entering the details, click on Preview Draft GSTR10 to download and review the summary in PDF format. Make corrections if needed. Once reviewed, click the Proceed to File button and file GSTR10 using DSC or EVC, then submit. This form has to be filled within 3 months from the date of cancellation or the cancellation order, whichever is later. It's a mandatory requirement to declare and pay any pending tax liabilities, including tax on closing stock. Skipping this step can lead to penalties, so make sure to complete it on time. Cancelling your GST registration isn't the end of your journey. It's simply about aligning your business with where you are today.